Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Cynthia. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. I post videos weekly on motherhood, lifestyle, food, and I also share all the information you need to start your property investment journey. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button right now and stay connected. So I'm just about to make dinner for the family, so I just thought, you know what, let's just record it and show you guys how I get ready for dinner. And if you wish, you can cook along with me and we can all make dinner together. What we have on the menu today is chicken and prawn mango curry for myself and the kids, and sweet chili glazed salmon for my husband because he doesn't eat chicken. So we're going to be having this with rice, and also for dessert we're going to be having apple crumble pie. So let's just get into this video and cook up a stuff. We're going to start off with the apple crumble pie first because it has to cook in the oven for about 40 minutes. So while that's cooking in the oven, I can just get on and do like the curry and the glazed salmon. So let's get into it. So actually guys, this is the first time I'm making apple crumble. Wish me luck guys. I hope it comes up nice. I've always wanted to make this, but I've just never really had the courage to do so. I'm going to start off with the apple. So just starting off with the apples, the first thing I'm going to do is peel my apples. I'm just going to get the skin off the apples. This actually feels really therapeutic guys. I'm actually loving it. So weird. I can't remember when last I peeled apple. I'm only using 2 apples because I just feel like 3 will be a bit too much. I'm using the Pink Lady apple because they are the best apples ever. I don't know how anyone else eats any apple other than Pink Lady. Pink Lady is absolutely the bomb. So I'm just going to put that in my oven dish for now, and I'm just going to get rid of this. So what I'm going to do next, I'm just going to cut my apple in half, get rid of all the seed. So now that my apples are all have been peeled and deseeded, I'm just going to slice them into thin slices. I just want to show you how thin these slices are. It's not too thin, but it's just thin enough. So the reason I decided to make this apple crumble today is because I feel like my daughter would love it, because Ariane, she really likes apples. I feel like she might just like this, and hopefully she does, because she can be quite a fussy eater. So I hope she actually likes this, and then I know I'll be making this a bit more often. So now we're done with this, I'm just going to put that into my oven dish. So there we go, here we have it. And next up, I'm just going to add the sultanas on top of it. I'm just going to sprinkle that all over it. I saw some recipes that would kind of sprinkle sugar over it, but I do want to add more sugar because this Pink Lady apple is quite sweet. The sultanas are also sweet, so I just felt like we already got enough sweetness going on in here. But if you don't like sultanas, then you can always add extra sugar or maybe honey, I guess. I don't know, guys. You just have to check it out. Like I said, this is the first time, so I'm literally just winging it here, guys. But anyways, that's that. So I'm just going to set that aside, and we're going to mix our flour. So the first thing I'm going to add to the flour is a little pinch of salt. So I'm just going to add that in, and I'm going to add some sugar, but I'm not going to put everything. I'll just put like just a little bit over 3/4, and then what's left, I'm just going to add it to the oats. And then now I'm just going to add the butter in. So I'm just going to give all this a mix until it looks like breadcrumbs. Make sure you get all the excess butter out of your hand. You can actually do this with a food processor if you prefer, but I'm such a lazy chef. I'll literally just use my hands to do things just because I can't be bothered to wash all the equipment afterwards. So, and now the oats and the sugar, I'm just going to give that a really nice mix. I'm going to add a little bit in there. I've just added about 3 tablespoons in that mixture. So I'm just gonna pour that all over this apple and sultana in the oven dish. I'm just gonna make sure it's nice and leveled on top. Just pressing down a little bit as well. So to make it nice and crunchy, I'm just gonna pour the oats and the sugar mixture all over on top. And I'm just gonna spread that out. So this is what we have, and I'm going to put that in the oven to bake for about 35 to 40 minutes. And we'll see what it looks like in the end. So next one I'm gonna make is the salmon. This recipe is actually from Chrissy Teigen's cookbook called Cravings. When I say it bangs, yeah, it really does. Thanks to Chrissy for hooking us up. This is one of my favorite cookbooks, honestly, and if you don't have this book, you're really missing out. Oh my god, yeah, oh my god, you have to absolutely try her Cheesy Cheeseless Scrambled Eggs. So guys, you better get this book, it's good. Anywho, back to this recipe now. So first I've got the salmon here. So I'm just going to grind some black pepper in there, oregano, 1 seasoning cube, I'm using seasoning cube because I don't really cook with salt, but if you cook with salt you can always just add some salt instead of seasoning cube. I'm just going to massage that properly in there, so just make sure the seasoning is all around the salmon so it's nice and very well seasoned. I'm just going to sprinkle some pepper in there. So there we go. I'm just going to set that aside while we make sweet chili sauce. So for the sweet chili sauce, I'm just going to add a bit of sriracha sauce. I think it's pronounced Sriracha. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but if I'm not, please somebody correct me. So I'm just gonna take the lid off and just put in a nice portion in there. And then I'm gonna add some soy sauce and sweet chili sauce. I'm using the Thai sweet chili sauce. I'm going to add one more seasoning cube and I will give that a nice stir. I'm gonna stir it until everything's very well mixed. Next, I'm just gonna heat up my skillet. Let that heat up nicely. So once that's heated, I'm just gonna add a little bit of olive oil, just about a tablespoon. Then I'm going to pour in my sweet chili sauce. I'm gonna squeeze in the juice of half a lemon. And just because I'm extra, guys, I'm also going to squeeze in some orange juice in there. You don't have to do this bit. This is totally me being too extra. So I'm just gonna squeeze that in anyways. Hopefully this comes out nice, guys. I'll let you know whether or not I regret adding this. I'm gonna stir it up. The flavor is already so nice. So as the mixture is bubbling really nicely, I'm just going to add my salmon in there, and I'm going to add my salmon skin side up. So I'm putting the flesh down so that it can soak up all that juice. And I'm just going to let this cook for about 2 to 3 minutes. While it's cooking, I'm going to just throw in some orange slices. So guys, if you enjoyed this video so far, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. Anyways, I think it's now been 2 minutes. I'm just gonna pop that in the oven for 3 to 4 minutes more so the skin can get nice and crispy. So I'm just gonna put it in the oven and we'll have our salmon ready. So the next thing we're making is the chicken and prawn mango curry. First up, we're going to season the prawn. So I'm basically just seasoning this with some black pepper first. I'm just going to add 1 seasoning cube. Stir it all up. So I've taken out the skin of the prawns, but for added flavor I've just left the head in because the head has all the flavor. So I'm just going to set that aside. I'm using 2 chicken breast fillets. So what I'm going to do is chop them into bite-sized cubes because Ariane's going to be eating this, so I just want to make it easier for her to chew on the chicken, because if it's already tiny she can just pick up a piece and put it in straight in her mouth. She can just eat it at once. I'm going to put that back in the plate. Again, I'm seasoning with black pepper, 2 seasoning cubes, and also I'm just going to stir that in and make sure the seasoning is nice and evenly distributed. So there it is. I'm just going to set that aside. So for the mango sauce, I'm just going to blend all these items together. So I've got mango, scotch bonnet pepper, onions, garlic and ginger, double cream and some milk. So next up, I'm just going to blend all these items together. I'll start by putting my mango in. Then I'm going to add a bit of the scotch bonnet, not everything because I still want to fry some of it. And then also again, just a bit of the onions, just a bit of the ginger and garlic. Now add all the double cream, milk. Actually, I'm gonna add some mixed peppers as well. So once I've got that all blended to a nice and smooth texture, so first I'm gonna add some coconut oil, butter. Next up, I'm just going to stir fry the chicken in there. I'm going to cook for about 5 minutes first, then I'll add the prawns. So the chicken has been cooking for about 7 minutes. So I'm just going to add the prawns and let that cook for another 2 to 3 minutes. So that's now ready to go. I'm just going to set that aside. I'm going to place that back on the heat. Just going to add some butter and throw in some onions. I'm going to add some tomato puree, about 1 tablespoonful is fine. Next up, I'm just going to pour in the mango mixture. So I'm just going to bring that to a boil. So this is what it currently looks like. If you feel like it's too thick for you, you can always add more water. So I'm just going to add the chicken and the prawns now. And I'm going to add some peppers. And I'm just going to cook this for about 2 to 3 minutes. I won't add any more water because I like it to be quite thick. But if you feel like this is too thick for you, you can always add more water. And you can always taste for seasoning at this point and see if you want to add more. I'm going to add half teaspoon curry powder. put the lid on and cook for about 5 minutes. So this is what our dinner looked like. The apple crumble wasn't too bad, but I think it could be better. So if you guys have any better recipes out there, like I said, this is my first time making apple crumble. So if you have a better recipe, share with me guys please, because I would like to actually improve. And the salmon recipe was so good. I had to go for like second round. It was really good. And the mango curry is always a banger. This is one of my favorite things to eat. So let me know if you guys try any of these recipes and tell me how it goes. Thank you for watching. So that brings us to the end of our video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section below. If there's any recipe that you guys would like to see from me, also drop that in the comment section and I'll be sure to make that. But in the meantime, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe as well, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.